everybody, Courtney here with WinBeta, and today we have an unboxing of the Dell XPS 15. The XPS 15 is the big brother of Dell's popular XPS 13, and the hope is that it keeps everything we love about the 13 while adding some greater power for everything from gaming to media editing. Let's take a look. The box is pretty standard flat cardboard, without much in the way of branding or design aside from the Dell logo on the top. We've taken the liberty of fast forwarding through the removal while the styrofoam piece is holding everything in place. We hope you don't mind. The packaging comes in two pieces, a black box housing the XPS 15 itself, and the charging cables coming in individually wrapped plastic bags. The plainness continues to the inside of the box. As you can see, the unit sits flush with the rest of the packaging and doesn't contain much more than the unit itself. It's a curious decision on Dell's part to not have the power adapter packed in with the rest of the unit, but it doesn't make much difference in the end. The XPS 15 is fully encased in aluminum and weighs somewhere between 3.9 and 4.4 pounds, depending on the configuration that you have. We're lucky enough to be working with one of the higher end units with the 4K touchscreen and the 512GB SSD, and we're really excited to be putting everything through its paces. The only other thing sitting inside the main box would be the standard instruction and warranty booklets, so we'll put those away. And now for the unwrapping. I'm pretty sure most people would agree that peeling off this plastic is one of the most satisfying parts of opening a new toy. The XPS 15 has a headset port, Thunderbolt 3, HDMI, USB 3.0, and power ports on the left side, followed by an SD card slot, another USB 3 port, and a Kensington lock on the right. There's also a battery charge indicator over there. Very nice addition. Underneath, you'll see a small flap covering up all of the legal and identification information for the unit. It's magnetic and has a really nice feel. You'll also see machine slits for cooling. Small details, but appreciated. They're some of the only things breaking the otherwise flat aluminum look. On the inside, you're greeted with beautifully woven carbon fiber, with a great soft touch feel. The keyboard is comfortable and the key travel is satisfyingly clicky, though the webcam is still down underneath the display. The bezels on the XPS 15 are quite small, so we'll talk about that more in the final review. We'll set aside the unit for now. First up in the two pieces of the power adapter is the actual power brick. It's small and attractive, like the XPS 15 itself, with a sufficiently long cable attached. It's bound pretty tight to keep it organized when you're not using it, but it can make it a little awkward to fully unwind it. Otherwise, there's not much more to see here. A cable is a cable, so we'll just set it aside for now. One nice thing about the tip though, it lights up when connected to power so that it's easy to find in a dark room. The power cable is non-proprietary, so it makes it easy to replace if you need a different length or if it gets damaged down the line. The included power cable is quite short, but it gets the job done. It's a 3-prong cable and plugs into the back of the power brick. Pretty standard all in all. The power adapter tip is a standard plug-in model, which is a shame because magnetic connectors like those on the MacBook and Surface lines are really great. Nothing to get too excited about, but at least it's good to see that the power adapter seems to be well built, especially because it's something you'll be using quite a bit day to day. Along with the XPS 15, Dell also sent us some accessories. The first of the two is the Dell Power Companion. The Power Companion is essentially an external battery that is built specifically for some of Dell's laptops. As you can see, there are quite a few included documents, but we've skipped over most of that. Though there was a little grommet in there, so I guess that's something, I suppose. The Power Companion charges through the power adapter included with the XPS 15, so if you want to charge the battery and the computer at the same time, get used to doing a daisy chain. This unwrapping got particularly tedious, so we decided to fast forward through it as well. It has a surprising number of ports. 2 different sized power in ports, a power out port, and 2 USB ports for charging any peripherals or mobile devices that you have lying around. Included are 2 cables to use with the power out port, 2 different sizes to fit the different models of Dell's laptops. The units compatible with the Power Companion are numerous, including models from all across Dell's product line, so this one may be useful even if you don't plan on getting the XPS 15. The Power Companion is a neat accessory, but it is nice to see it coming straight from Dell right off the bat, instead of from a third party or several months down the line. The other accessory Dell sent us is the cleverly named Dell Usbc adapter. It's wrapped in a surprising amount of plastic for something so small, so no surprise here, more fast forwarding. The adapter has ports for USB 3A, Gigabit Ethernet, VGA, and HDMI. One clever addition is that the USB-C end folds up into the adapter itself, so that it won't get bent or crimped in a bag. There are some documents in there, but we're just going to put that aside for now. The adapter will just dangle, so it's not the most attractive thing in the world, but with it plugged in, it allows for a third display to be connected along with the built-in HDMI. These types of ports are getting less and less use in most situations, but it's nice to see Dell giving them attention, especially because it supposedly plays nice with other USB-C compatible devices. And there you have it. We are really excited to get some alone time with the XPS 15. The Infinity Edge display is one of the neatest features of the XPS 13, and we're glad to see it show up on the 15. We'll be putting the unit through some real-world paces, and we'll have a video and full review up soon, so keep an eye out for it in the next week or so. If you have any questions about the XPS 15, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon.